Hmm. It's the Brad Pitt of the fragrance game. The tallest in the fragrance game. Not the fattest. Trying to be the fittest. Jeremy, I'm coming after you, baby. Hashtag Germany. Hashtag Atomizers. Hashtag Atomizer Army. What's going on? All you Atomizer fans. All you Atomizers. Anyways, enough about myself. Stefan Fragrance. Thank you for joining me, though. Today we're going to go through... It's going to be a little different. I'm just going to tell you about my scent of the day, which is a little different. I got a little black bag, and it is from HAPPYLAND, so I'm gonna spray that on, see what I think about that. I smelled the package that it came in, thanks to Fragrance Art Journey and George and EJ Wells, and that'll be my scent of the day. And we're gonna go through some news, so we'll blast through that. Stick around. First of all, let's do the scent of the day, baby. Check out this bottle. We got some, what is that, male, female, Blue Fire. I smell this. Really nice, smooth. Let's see. Ooh, that sprays a lot. Ooh. I almost smacked myself in the face. Ooh. Blue Fire, huh? I get some blue notes, and it's a little spicy too, yeah. So I get a little, let's see. Lots of herbaceous types of, maybe a little cinnamon, oceanic vibes a little bit. I don't know really what the notes are, but I will see what this smells like today. Thank you to EJ, perfume extract. All right, I'm gonna go out and do some Postmates and some drive-bys, no shooting, just food and stuff like that. Try to make a couple extra bucks. But let's get into the news. All right, first up, we have some funny articles here. Also, how are you guys doing? Hump day. Shout out to all the camels out there. If there's a fragrance that smells like a camel, let me know in the comments down below. All right, so we're gonna get into the first one. There are some funny ones. So, number one, this is pretty weird. Dyptique, this is kind of for Dan Spanos too. Dyptique is making scented tattoos, so we can smell like their candles. Their fanciest, the fanciest temporary tattoos ever. That is funny. So, what is this? This is to kind of to appeal to the newer crowd, I guess. Some millennials. This is because Dyptique makes, Dan likes this thing, this whatever, and scented candles, perfumes, home fragrances. They are doing these tats now. They're made out of satin. Let's see, black satin tattoos are meant to invoke your childhood shadow puppets, while the scents contain 3 of Dyptique's beloved signature fragrances. The Swan is scented with L'Ombre dans l'eau. Another one smells like rose, a tuberose tattoo, deep floral scent, and they've got bracelets that smell crazy as well. They've got, there's got a scented brooch. Check that out. And I guess the legs move too, and so you put it on, laser cut bird. It's, what does it smell like? It's in a brooch. My grandma used to like a lot of brooches, and this has a peppery floral scent. So this is pretty funny, huh? You put it on your arm, and it's a scented, it's like a little, it's kind of like a sticker, I'm guessing. It's a satin sticker, and it smells good. So would you rock this? Would you put this on? What do you think about this? What do you think about scented tattoos? I think it's a little funny. I don't think I would wear that. Maybe put it on, I don't know, maybe you put it on your laptop or something, put it on your phone maybe. Anyways, that's the first story. Number 2 story is we have Perry Ellis coming out with their first unisex fragrance. That was kind of surprising to me. I didn't know that they'd never done the unisex. And what is it called, you ask? Well, on Macy's.com, you can get yourself a 3.4 ounce for, how much is this? $75. And it's called America. So for all you American fanboys, Chad, I know Chad's a Canadian, and who else? Robes08, Canadian guys, but Robes must like California. He likes the Lakers. Anyways, y'all picked yourself up a Perry Ellis America. It's a sophisticated balance of power, warmth, energy, a versatile, sporty scent aligned with modern trends. Blah, 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 blah. Subtle, spicy appeal. You know what has a subtle, spicy appeal? This Blue Fire. It's subtle. It's not projecting everywhere. But it's got some spiciness to it. I like that. It's not like crazy. I do like crazy blasters, projectors, but this is more subtle. It's not as in your face. Okay, third story we have. Someone died. So a little bit more on the, say hello to the, drop your penny or drop a piece of change in here and wish for something. So go ahead and do that right now. John G. Leeds, owner of Robert Piguet, dies at 93. Lived a long life, so that's good. He founded the March of Dimes Beauty Ball and the annual Beauty Cares Dream Ball, and he was instrumental in the creation of Look Good, Feel Better. So a big dude in the fragrance world. That just came out October 2nd. I don't know when he died exactly, but RIP to him, and I'm glad he lived. He contributed so much. So now we have something a little weirder, a little crazier. A Russian... and I'm saving the best for last. Best kind of news story. This is the second to last one right here. This is a Russian perfume company apologizes for naming their fragrance sexual harassment. They just literally named it sexual harassment. So I guess it's trying to be edgy. It's trying to they had other names as Gypsy Blood, Courtesan, Intrigues, and Windsor's Temptation. This was pushing it a little too far for them. So they released it in 2015. He said Nikolay Araman, who runs the company, admitted he made a mistake by giving the fragrance such a provocative name. He said he didn't intend the name to mean literal harassment. It was still wrong and not thought out. My mistake was that at the moment I did not think about the real victims, about the people who really faced this tragedy. So the Me Too movement came out and they came after him. What do you guys think about this name? Is it too much? Was it too provocative? Was he right by, giving an apology to this? Should he just stood his ground? It gets kind of tricky. Controversial name prompted him to look into the statistics of how many people, suffer harassment. So it got kind of serious, and people were, let me see, blah 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 blah. So it'll still be released, or it still was released with a different name, but sexual harassment no longer here. That name, was it too provocative? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. All right. Now, the best for last. We have a man-eating tiger hunted by Indian authorities using Calvin Klein cologne after killing 13 people. Oh my God. This was a year ago, actually, October 9th, 2018. Forest rangers in a wet and bushy patch of central India have been chasing a cunning female tiger suspected of killing 13 people for the past 6 months. They have thrown just about everything they have at the tigress. Hundreds of foot soldiers to comb the jungle, bulldozers to clear it, sharpshooters, jeeps, camera traps, a thermal imagery drone, and 5 Indian elephants. Damn. Surrounding the tigress so the veterinarians riding the elephants can dart her. No luck. No luck. So the rangers plan to deploy a new weapon, a bottle of Calvin Klein Obsession cologne. Shout out to Mr. Miami Cuddles. He loves that Calvin Klein Obsession. I know it's really funny, said Sumil LeMay, on one of the top forestry officials. But what are we going to do? This fragrance for men includes civitone, a compound originally derived from the scent glands of a civet, though now often made synthetically. Obsession has been billed as irresistible to women. This is funny. But because of the civitone, it is also scientifically proven to make wild cats go gaga. Lady Gaga. They roll around in it, they take huge sniffs, they luxuriate in the smell for several minutes. Whatever is in that, cats love it. A cat expert from a Scientific American, or told Scientific American, they just seem to be in absolute heaven. So they got it. Wow. So, damn, did it work? We got a picture of the cat here, but I don't know. I don't know if it actually worked. Doesn't really. I guess they did sedate it. I wanna be sedated. Da-na-na-na. A lot of endangered. So it keeps going. Blah, 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 blah. So that's pretty crazy. So anyways, that's pretty crazy. So if you know, people talk about lady killers. How about tiger killers? Calvin Klein Obsession, a tiger killer? Go ahead and pick yourself up some Calvin Klein Obsession if you want the tigers to go gaga and start, maybe it's like catnip for them. Anyways, what are the fragrances? What do you guys think about the news? What stood out to you the most? What do you think about my scent of the day? Have you tried this one? Have you tried HAPPYLAND? Have you given it a try? How's your week going? Let me know. I will see you guys next time. Till next time, you be your best. You be your best. And one more thing. We can become the aromatic army. Or the atomizer army. Whatever you'd like. Till next time, toodles.